Did you know that 70% of wealthy families lose their wealth by the second generation? But not our protagonist. His journey begins in a place you'd least expect. Imagine being born into a world where every day is a struggle for survival, where the odds are stacked against you from the start. Picture a young boy, our protagonist, growing up in a low-income neighborhood. His family, like many others, barely scraping by, living paycheck to paycheck. This boy's reality was harsh, filled with challenges that would make even the strongest among us falter. Growing up, the protagonist faced not only the harsh realities of poverty, but also the societal pressures and expectations that were against him. His neighborhood, his school, even his friends, they all had low expectations of him. After all, they thought, how can someone from such a background ever amount to anything? It's a narrative too often told, a cycle too often repeated. Yet, in the midst of this adversity, our protagonist was different. He was not one to be swayed by the whispers of doubt or the weight of expectation. Instead, he was fueled by them. He saw his circumstances not as a sentence, but as a challenge he was determined to overcome. While others saw a future defined by the struggles of the past, our protagonist saw a different path. He saw a future filled with possibilities, opportunities, and success. He held on to a dream, a vision of a life far removed from the poverty and hardship he was born into. And most importantly, he believed in his potential. His belief was unwavering, unshakable, even in the face of the harshest realities. He knew that his beginnings did not define his endings, that his circumstances were not a reflection of his worth or capabilities. He knew that he was more than his surroundings, more than the expectations placed upon him. In the face of adversity, our protagonist held onto one thing, an unwavering belief in his potential. In the midst of despair, a spark of hope emerged, a single opportunity that would change everything. In the bleakest of times, amidst the hardship and struggle, a glimmering beacon of possibility appeared. It wasn't a lottery ticket or a hidden treasure chest, but something far more powerful. It was an opportunity. This opportunity wasn't wrapped in a shiny package or delivered with a bow. It was subtle, almost unnoticeable. But for our protagonist, it was as clear as day. This opportunity came in the form of a job, a simple, ordinary job that many would overlook, but not our protagonist. To them, it was the first step on the ladder to success. It was a chance to learn, to grow, and most importantly, to change their circumstances. But sometimes, opportunity doesn't always come in the form of a job. It can be a person, a mentor, someone who sees potential where others see despair. For our protagonist, this mentor was a beacon of knowledge, an embodiment of wisdom who instilled in them the belief that they could rise above their circumstances. They sparked a shift in mindset, a new way of thinking that would become the foundation of their journey. Or perhaps the opportunity was a piece of advice, a simple yet profound truth that resonated deeply within our protagonist, a truth that ignited a fire within them, a burning desire to change their life. This truth wasn't a secret formula or a magic spell, but a simple realization that the key to success lies not in the circumstances we are born into, but in the choices we make and the actions we take. And so, with a glimmer of hope, the journey from rags to riches began. This was not just a journey of financial prosperity, but a journey of personal growth, transformation, and resilience. A journey that would prove to the world that no matter where you come from, no matter your circumstances, with the right mindset and the right opportunities, anyone can rise above and achieve greatness. Remember this, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. This was the turning point for our protagonist. As we delve deeper into this story, we find that the road to prosperity is not always a smooth one. Our protagonist was faced with hurdles, setbacks, and challenges, each one a seeming confirmation of the impossibility of their dream. But it was in these moments of despair that the true strength of their character was revealed. Imagine standing at the bottom of a mountain, looking up at the peak that seems unreachable. The climb is steep, the path is treacherous, and every step forward feels like a monumental effort. This was the reality for our protagonist, but they did not let the magnitude of the journey deter them. They did not let the fear of failure hold them back. Each stumble was a lesson, each setback a stepping stone. They took the knocks and the falls, but they did not stay down. They dusted themselves off, stood tall, and continued on their path, their determination only strengthened by the adversity they faced. They understood that the road to success is paved with trials and tribulations, and they embraced these challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. They faced rejection, they faced skepticism, they even faced their own doubts, but they fought against these barriers with resilience and tenacity, their spirit unbroken, their resolve unwavering. They knew that the key to success was not in avoiding failure, but in learning to rise every time they fell. In the face of adversity, they did not falter. They did not let the weight of their circumstances break them. Instead, they used it as fuel, as motivation to push harder, to strive for more. They knew that the only way to change their life was to change their mindset. They chose to see each challenge as a test of their resolve, each setback as a chance to grow stronger. Their journey was not an easy one. It was filled with obstacles and hardships, but they faced each one with courage and determination, refusing to give up, refusing to be defeated. Through sheer grit and determination, they turned their life around. Through sheer grit and determination, our protagonists turned their life around. From living in scarcity to experiencing abundance, the transformation was nothing short of miraculous. A shift had occurred, a seismic shift that was about to change everything. No longer was our protagonist merely surviving, they were beginning to thrive. In the beginning, the victories were small, but each one was a stepping stone on the path to success. Perhaps it was that first sale, that first satisfied customer, or that first month when the bills were paid without worry. Each triumph was a testament to the power of perseverance and the magic of belief. The progress was gradual but steady. Every day brought new opportunities, new challenges, and new victories. Each success was a beacon of hope, a reminder that yes, it is possible to rise from the ashes, to turn a life of scarcity into a life of abundance. But it wasn't just about financial wealth, it was about the wealth of experiences, the wealth of knowledge, the wealth of relationships. It was about the joy of creating something of value, of making a difference, of leaving a mark. It was about the satisfaction of seeing hard work pay off, of realizing dreams, of proving naysayers wrong. The transformation was not just external, it was internal as well. Our protagonist was not just richer in terms of money, but richer in terms of character. They had developed resilience, determination, and tenacity. They had learned the value of hard work, the power of belief, and the magic of perseverance. Success, however, did not come without its challenges. There were obstacles, setbacks, and failures. But each setback was a setup for a comeback. Each failure was a stepping stone to success. Each obstacle was an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. By the end of the 6 months, our protagonist was no longer the same person. They had grown, evolved, transformed. They had risen from the ashes, turned their life around, and created a life of abundance, a life of success, a life of wealth. In just 6 months, our protagonist had gone from poverty to wealth. But it wasn't just about the money. It was about the journey, the transformation, the rise. It was about the power of belief, the magic of perseverance, and the joy of success. It was about proving that anyone, regardless of their circumstances, can rise from the ashes, turn their life around, and create a life of abundance. You're probably wondering, what's the secret? The answer is simpler than you think. It's not a magic formula or a hidden treasure map, but a combination of key principles and habits that have been the cornerstone of this incredible journey from rags to riches. First and foremost, discipline. Our protagonist didn't have much to start with, but what they lacked in resources, they made up for in an unwavering discipline. They learned early on that success is not achieved overnight, but rather, it's the result of consistent efforts, day in and day out. It's about making a commitment to yourself and sticking to it, no matter how tough things get. Then comes hard work. There's no substitute for it. It is the sweat, the time, the dedication that gradually turns dreams into reality. Our protagonist wasn't afraid of getting their hands dirty, of putting in the extra hours. They knew that every bit of effort was a step closer to their goal. Persistence, too, played a crucial role. There were times when the odds were stacked against them, when it would have been easier to give up, but they chose to keep going. They chose to learn from their failures rather than be defeated by them. They understood that the path to success is often paved with setbacks, but it's those who keep moving forward who eventually reach their destination. And lastly, a positive mindset. It's the belief in oneself, in the possibility of a brighter future, that can fuel the journey towards success. Our protagonist chose to see every challenge as an opportunity, every failure as a lesson. They chose optimism over despair, hope over fear. It's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And our protagonist is a living testament to that. These principles, discipline, hard work, persistence, and a positive mindset were their compass, guiding them from a life of scarcity to one of abundance. And if they can do it, so can you. Because the secret to success isn't a secret at all. It's a choice, a commitment, a way of life. The journey from poverty to wealth is not just about financial gain, it's about the impact you can have on the world. This is the heart of our story, the essence of our protagonist's journey. Their transformation from impoverished circumstances to a life of abundance was not a selfish endeavor, but rather a testament to the power of giving. They understood that the true measure of success is not found in the size of one's bank account, but in the difference made in the lives of others. With newfound wealth, they set about making their mark on the world. They didn't just build a mansion, they built a community center. They didn't just buy a yacht, they funded scholarships. They didn't just fill their closets with designer clothes, they filled food pantries with meals for those in need. Our protagonist's journey has been more than just a personal triumph. It has been a beacon of hope, a testament to the limitless potential that resides within each one of us. Their story has inspired others in their community and beyond, sparking a ripple effect of change and progress. Not only did they rise from poverty, but they also lifted others along with them. They demonstrated that the cycle of poverty can be broken, that the barriers of social and economic inequality can be overcome. They showed that wealth is not just about acquiring material possessions, but about using resources to make a difference. The protagonist's story is not just a tale of personal success, it's a lesson in humanity. It's a reminder that wealth and success are not ends in themselves, but means to an end. They are tools that can be used to effect positive change, to uplift others, and to make the world a better place. Their journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, the value of hard work, and the importance of giving back. It's a story that challenges us all to look beyond our own circumstances and consider how we can make a difference in the lives of others. True wealth is not about how much you have, but how much you give. Our protagonist's story is a testament to this truth. It's a story that challenges us to redefine success, to see wealth not just as a measure of personal gain, but as an opportunity to make a positive impact on the world. So there you have it, the incredible journey of our protagonist. But what does this mean for you? You see, the protagonist's story isn't just a tale of rags to riches. It's a testament to the human spirit and the power of belief. It's about how a single spark of hope can ignite the flame of change. It's a reminder that no matter how dire the circumstances, no matter how insurmountable the odds, it's never too late to turn things around. The protagonist started from the very bottom, faced with adversity and hardship. But did they give up? No. They chose to rise. They chose to fight, to strive, and to dream. And look where it got them. Their journey wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Their story is a testament to the age-old saying, where there's a will, there's a way. Now you may be thinking, that's all well and good, but I'm not the protagonist. My life is different. And you're right, your life is different. Your challenges are unique, but so is your potential. You have within you the power to change, to grow, to succeed. The protagonist's story isn't about them, it's about you. It's about the potential that lies within each one of us, waiting to be unleashed. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in your ability to rise above and beyond, and most importantly, take action. Dreams are just dreams until you make them a reality. So step out of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself. Grow, learn, and evolve. Just like our protagonist, you too can turn your life around. Remember, it doesn't matter where you come from What matters is where you're going. So what's stopping you from starting your journey today?